Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Starchild podcast. I'm Starchild, your host. Today's episode is a suggestion from a dear friend of mine who recommended I watch the 2017 Paul Thomas Anderson film, Phantom Thread, which was Daniel Day-Lewis's final film as an actor. It stars Daniel Day-Lewis, Vicky Krieps, and Leslie Manville. And these three main characters and their interwoven storylines revolving around Daniel Day-Lewis's character, Reynolds Woodcock, who is a 1950s London-based haute-couture fashion designer, and Vicky Krieps' character, Alma, who plays a British waitress, and Leslie Manville is Cyril, who is Reynolds Woodcock's sister. And Reynolds Woodcock meets Alma in a restaurant as she's bussing tables and serving food, and he doesn't fall in love with her immediately, but he does fall in love with her figure. To him, she has the most perfect figure, the ideal figure for a model, for his dresses and his clothing. Its runtime is 130 minutes. Its budget was $35 million. And its sets, its locations, its costume design, its acting, and its score by Jonny Greenwood, who is the keyboardist and piano player for the band Radiohead. He did the score for this. This is Jonny Greenwood and Paul Thomas Anderson's fourth or fifth collaboration, and this is Daniel Day-Lewis's final film and second film with Paul Thomas Anderson. I love everything about this movie. It was shot on 35 millimeter film, which kind of gives it a slightly grainy vintage patina look to it, which I really do love since it is based in the 1950s time period, post World War II. And I believe that Vicky Krieps, who plays Alma, in an interview, she said that she had 15 dresses, I think, and a couple backup dresses, different variations of the same dress made for her, particularly for this film. So this is the trailer for Phantom Thread, and I couldn't recommend it more. Let's see if I turn that
You
up
can
a little
sew almost anything into the canvas of a coat. When I was a boy, I started to hide things in the linings of the garments. Things that only I knew were there. Secrets.
Good morning.
Will you have dinner with me?
Yes.
I feel as if I've been looking for you for a very long time. You look beautiful. Very beautiful. I have things I want to do. Things I simply cannot do without you.
Reynolds has made my dreams come true, and I have given him what he desires most in return. Every piece of me. Why are you not married?
Her arrival has cast a very long shadow.
She's barely looked at you this evening, has she?
May I warn you of something? My brother can feel cursed, that love is doomed for him.
I don't like the fabric.
Maybe one day you'll change your taste.
Maybe I like my own taste.
Just enough to get you into trouble.
Perhaps I'm looking for trouble.
Stop. There is an air of quiet death in this house.
You're not cursed, you're loved by me. Stop playing this game.
What game? What precisely is the nature of my game?
All your rules and your clothes and all this money and everything is a game.
This was an ambush.
Stop.
Are you sent here to ruin my evening and possibly my entire life?
Stop it! Whatever you do it carefully.
Phantom Thread, Paul Thomas Anderson, starring Daniel Day-Lewis, Vicky Krieps, and Leslie Manville. Beautiful film, beautifully shot. Love the score, the acting, the dresses, everything about it, the fashion. And their relationship in it is, I would describe it as fiery and electric. There's not really one moment that you don't feel kind of like an unsettling feeling. The entire film, you don't really understand or quite know where it's going, much like many Paul Thomas Anderson movies. And there are some significant twists, all of which happen in the last 30 minutes of the film. So that was Phantom Thread by Paul Thomas Anderson. I highly recommend you check out his other work. If you're a fan of Stanley Kubrick, I would highly recommend Paul Thomas Anderson. And if you did enjoy this podcast, this is the Starchild podcast. I am going to put all my description information in the description below, including my website, starchildgallery.com. I am going to be debuting my Twitch channel on August 1st, so that is going to be exciting. You can follow me there as well, and look for another podcast coming very soon. Please watch this film. It is gorgeous. Everything about it is wonderful. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.